On the motion of the acceptance as our next superintendent, Mr. John Fernandez, all in favor say aye. Aye.
After a year-long search, the Guam Education Board has named a new superintendent to lead the Department of Education. John Fernandez was selected by a vote of 9-0 during a special meeting held in the Ordat Shalampago Elementary School cafeteria this morning.
It's clear that Mr. John Fernandez has unanimous support of this board. Now the board will enter into discussions with Mr. Fernandez now going forward. Fellow members, I thank you very much for the work that we put in. We've made a strong and wise decision, I believe, on the part of choosing Mr. Fernandez. Now the real work begins.
Fernandez was one of 3 candidates up for consideration. Former Senator Dr. David Shimizu and Acting Deputy Superintendent Robert Millay were among the board's top 3 picks. It's Fernandez's background that made him stand out to board members today.
You know, Mr. Fernandez has a very strong background in working with his background coming from Washington, D.C. and having worked in a educational environment also, but also at the policy level with the current mayor. So his strength will lie in his managerial and leadership qualities, which I think are very important right now, given what the department is facing.
Fernandez is currently the managing director for the Federal City Council, but he is from Guam and is looking forward to putting his experience to use here.
I spent the last 5 years really focused in on the education reform efforts here in the District of Columbia. And if you want to see a troubled school system, the D.C. school system is one of the most troubled in the country. But over the last 5 years, with leadership and a real focus on teaching and learning and turning the organization to a high-performance organization, we've seen some progress.
During a phone call with Ray Gibson on the K57 Breakfast Show this morning, Fernandez said he's aware of the financial and infrastructural problems the Guam public school system faces, and he's ready to take swift action.
I need to do my own learning and my own verification. On the other hand, I think it's pretty clear, at least if you look at the high-risk financial status of the department, which has been in place for almost 10 years now, that we are in a situation where we've got to turn around things quickly.
Fernandez will be taking his wife and 2 children with him when he comes to Guam. Details on the move are still being arranged, but Fernandez says he hopes to come as quickly as possible. The Education Board has been searching for a new superintendent since March of last year, when former Superintendent Dr. Narissa Underwood announced she would be retiring. Taling Taitano has been serving as the interim superintendent since Underwood's last day in July and will continue to do so until Fernandez formally takes charge. Betsy Brown, PNC News.